of song. And Julie, if you could unmute yourself and talk a little bit about the what we do during the hour and how to find the lyrics, etc.
Yes. So the lyrics are available on the WPC website. You should have received an email over the weekend and this morning, um, the reminder email, and there's a link to a page on our site, and I'll just actually put it in the chat to make it even easier. And so you can follow along there, but I'll also have the lyrics available to pull up if you need me to, Judy, at any point. So I already have those ready
Yes.
to go.
We'll
And
probably have to have them up on the screen, Julie,
okay,
or in the chat box. When
okay.
because we love to see Jerome as he's singing.
Sorry, you said to have them available in the chat box, but
Is
have
that possible?
yes. Um, well, I can't add files to the chat.
Oh, it's true.
I will put the link right here. And then I can try to maybe like do a side, like try to have Jerome and the lyrics if I can.
Hmm.
That would probably be ideal. So, okay. So, and for folks that they're on the very bottom, there's a little bar, and that's where you can find the chat. If you click on that, it'll pop up a chat box, on the right of your screen. So I just put the link, and if you click that link, the lyrics should be there.
Lovely.
As we go along, I'll try to share them on here as well as Jerome is singing.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Mhm.
Again, I just would like for us to just get comfortable wherever we are. Feet comfortable on the floor, you're in your comfortable seat. Um, let's just imagine we're all in Ireland together and we're outside. It's a beautiful warm day. We're looking at towards the sea. The waves are crashing in toward the rocks, not too loud because it's still a beautiful day. And I would like for us to take a deep breath in. And if you can, raise your arms with me as we're taking that deep breath and look up to the sunshine and take that sunshine in and then just let that air out and let everything down, kind of collapse. Okay, roll our shoulders back. Get comfortable in your seat again. Let's take one more deep breath in. Deep breath, beautiful, clean air. Lovely. Stretch your fingers up, up, up. Try and touch the sky. Put that smile on your face, and then let that air just collapse. Wonderful. Roll our shoulders back. And we look across the way and we see this big smile of an Irishman coming across the sand. And he's singing. He's always singing. He has music just running through his veins. And I look and oh my gosh, it's Jerome. So, Jerome, come in. Jerome has been with us. You've led two sing-alongs before this, Jerome?
Three actually. This is my fourth.
Three. This is
Yeah,
the fourth. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, that's right.
yeah. And my kids who aren't here with me, unfortunately, they're all grown up and doing cooler things. Well, in fairness, one guy is minding the dog because he would bark at everything. It's
He
great to
popped in
see
and said good
everybody,
morning to me this morning.
and it's great to see everybody. Hello, everybody. Bonjour, buongiorno, guten tag, konnichiwa, whatever. Buenos dias. It's great to see you all. Welcome to Ireland.
Thank you.
um,
I'm just handing it over to you, Jerome, because we're so excited to be with you.
cool. And as I said, it's my fourth one. And I think COVID, that horrible, horrible time back in 2020. I came across this fabulous email and this link which said, we're going to keep ourselves sane by singing. And in fairness, Judy was just such a light, a beacon in those times to bring us all together. from all around the world. It was just fantastic. And like, I know time difference is an issue sometimes, but I made friends from Australia and Japan and England and the Mexico. We had so many brilliant sing-alongs, and they're there in a playlist, a resource on the website, which is fantastic. So I don't want to duplicate myself. I always try to be original. Will we do some warm up, some tongue twisting warm ups? Cool. Okie dokie. Now we're lucky in Ireland because I don't know if any of you know much about Irish music, but a lot of our traditional songs tend to be very fast. And apart from the sad ones, we won't do any of those today. Sometimes you kind of traditional songs develop as people add things to them, sometimes we just add claps, rhythmic claps, which are brilliant, or different shouts. But this is a brilliant song. The first one there, "Whiskey in the Jar." It's a traditional song, but believe it or not, it's been recorded by Metallica. Originally recorded, a rock version recorded by Phil Lynott. The one I put out on YouTube was the one I sent it with the link was of this famous band called the Dubliners, who were a big force in bringing Irish music to the fore. Back in the 1960s. But this one it's a great warm up because there's a rhythm to it, and it's a real and when it's sung fast. Now a lot of words as well are just made up. So if you can't, it's not like the chorus is, and it's hard to write it down, but it's "Wish a ring dum a do dum a da." Can everybody try that? "Wish a ring dum a do dum a da," and then you clap 4 times. And then you go, "Whack for my daddy-o," and then clap twice. "Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o." So try it again, everybody. "Wish a ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar." One more time, everybody clapping, please. Ready? "Wish a ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver or the devil he may take you with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber, taking the money with me, for I never knew the danger. For Jenny took me charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, it's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, before I rose to slumber, I dreamt of golden jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. For Jenny to me charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, 'fore I arose to travel, up came a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I then produced my pistol, 'cause Jenny stole away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can save me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and then we'll go roving in Kilkenny, and I never more will bother with my darling roving Jenny, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. Woohoo! Everybody okay?
Woohoo! I think what we'll do, if it's okay with you, Jerome, is once you start the songs, we're going to put them up on the screen
Cool.
so people can see the words.
I know I hit that problem myself. You might have thought there was a bit of time travel going on there. I
Yeah.
forgot the third verse. I had to check. So everyone makes mistakes. um, so thanks a million. I hope you enjoy that one though. It's as I said, if you even if you just clap along, you're welcome in any Irish session. And get the rhythm. There's loads of songs like that where there's just a cool clap, and it's great for bringing people together. Good for Parkinson's too because getting your brain and your body together. So will we try My Bonnie?
Let's definitely try My Bonnie because it's fun.
It is great fun, and it's confession number one. It's a Scottish song, but it's used very commonly as a warm up. Again, over here, I'm sure probably in the States as well. You know it, or around the world. I'm sure you know it as well.
For
Um,
sure.
there's different. What we like to do is add a kind of a physical movement to bring it to life and get your brain and your mouth and everything moving. So that you can make it more and more complicated by leaving out letters and words as well. But the simplest one is if you're singing and you're singing a word that starts with a B, and you're standing up, you have to sit down. And if you're sitting down and you sing a word that starts with a B, you stand up. Now, if you can't stand or sit comfortably, you could just raise your hands up and down like that. Okay? So ready? So again, as I said, it's any word that starts with a B. Do the opposite of what you're currently doing. If you can't move your arms, move your toes, move your eyebrows up and down. But just to get the brain and the mouth and working. Up and down is a great workout. Wait till you see it. I'll be disappearing every few seconds, by the way. Okay, we go for it.
We're ready.
Okay.
Ready.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. Last night as I lay on my pillow, last night as I lay on my bed, last night as I lay on my pillow, I dreamt that my Bonnie was dead, was dead. So bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me. Oh my God. I hope everybody's warmed up.
This is the best exercise.
It's a great one for going, and people get more and more confused if you leave out a word that starts with an O or something, but I think just that's enough for for warming up. It's
That's
really, really
fabulous.
good.
And we're already smiling a ton.
That's the main thing. Smile is the main thing. Smiling is the main thing. So the next little kind of warm up one, again, a song with actions, I suppose, but it's also Cockles and Mussels, Dublin's Fair City. That's the one. So this is a very, very famous song from Ireland. Everybody knows it. It's a lot of these traditional songs, they're old stories about old times. This one is obviously, and a lot of them are about girls, obviously, and guys and love and all the rest of it. And they're great fun, though. This is basically about, Dublin is the capital of Ireland. I come from Cork, which is the second largest city in Ireland. So we refer to ourselves as the real capital. Because Dublin has 1 million people. We have about 250,000, so we have more fun, way more fun. But anyway, this is a great song. Always have your water. Parkinson's Ireland, water bottle all the time. Very important. Okay, so what I'd like to do for this one, if you don't mind, is do a few imaginative actions, like in Dublin's Fair City, where the girls are so pretty. But the key one is when you get to the end. When you get to the chorus is a really good chorus. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh was generally because it was a street call. But if you think back in those days, there were lots of fleas and bugs going around. So people were always itching and scratching. So what I'd like everyone to do is give everybody a virtual tickle when you get to alive, alive, oh, a tickle. So everybody give each other a virtual tickle when you're singing that line in the chorus. You ready? Okie dokie. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow to streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. Now they both wheel their barrows through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now a ghost wheels her barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Woohoo!
Woohoo! You know, Jerome, on that one, I remember growing up, and it would have been in elementary school. We sang this always in March for St.
Yeah,
Patty's.
absolutely.
Love it.
It's there's a lot of skipping songs as well that we part of the traditional repertoire, and they're great for choirs, people with Parkinson's. It's all about just exercising the voice. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's myself 12 years ago, and in fairness, my neurologist said exercise and medication going hand in hand. And to me, exercise is singing and music and dance is the best ever, because it just keeps you going, and it's so good for your spirit, for your soul. You're exercising your body, your breathing, your posture, your swallow, the whole thing. There's nothing like singing. There's nothing like music. Nothing
That
like
is
music.
for sure. And when we're singing, I'm just thinking the Irish jig, we're always, you add that, you add the song, you dance, you breathe.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
fabulous.
We actually have there's an amazing story about an Italian neurologist who was on holidays in the west of Ireland, and he saw this poor man who had Parkinson's, who could barely walk, going towards going across a pub. Next thing, there was a dance, and he literally flew around the floor, like, so he was saying, what is going on? And then we have this special dance form called the set, where you kind of you're in four couples face in a kind of diamond shape, and there's these intricate patterns and movement, and it's just brilliant for the brain. So we have all around Ireland there are dance classes. There's also dance for Parkinson's, specific kind of programs like that, but it's really, really good. And keeping music is food for the brain, and dance then is the way of the body expressing the beauty of the dance in your spirit. So it's really, really cool.
Really, if I can add to that, if you don't mind, I'm going to put in a little
Sure.
plug here for the WPC. The day before the WP starts, we have what we call the Music Leadership Workshop. And this is exactly what we're doing. So it's open to everyone. So if you would like to come a day early on the Saturday, we have the Music Leadership Workshop from, I think it starts at 10 and ends at 3. There's a lot of singing, we have dancing, we have walking, we have drumming, and it's just a day filled with joy, I would say.
I
Yeah.
can't recommend WPC highly enough to everybody. It's just a fantastic experience. I was there in Barcelona, um, 3 years ago as a volunteer, and it was just magical. I made some friends from all over the world, and linked up with friends that I'd met through the Zoom calls, like Judy and Karen from the Orange County Tremble
Yeah.
Clefs, and then the talks themselves are amazing, real cutting edge. But the music sessions are fantastic. The music spots. I sang with my friend Michael Kohler Nielsen from California, and we both kind of write songs as well. I don't know what it is. That the drugs or something makes us creative, but it's just fantastic. The whole the music side of things. And Judy, you're a legend. That the choir singing the songs and the drum circle at the end. It's just magical. I'm so sorry I can't go, but my mum is 91, so I have to. I can't be too far away because she was 91 last Saturday. She's bedridden, but so I'm just heartbroken I can't go. But
Then we will sing and drum to your
do,
mother.
absolutely. Thanks
Let
so
her
much,
know
Judy. I
that.
know you'll be there. I'll be there in spirit. I'll be there in
Yeah,
spirit.
will be.
So we'll move on to now. Forgive me for this one. We have our own language called the Irish language or Gaelic. It's a Celtic language. It's a really really old language. But when there was this huge famine in Ireland 150 years ago, people trained their kids not to speak Irish because they had to emigrate. But this song is really, really special. There's still pockets of Ireland where people speak the Irish language every day. And some of us, we learn it in school and we try and, the songs are brilliant. A lot of songs in country areas are about animals going mad. Like there's some jigs, there's no word to them, but like the pig got into the hen house and, the cow was on the loose, but goats are just mad creatures altogether. And there's loads of songs about goats going mad. So this is one of them. And I really would like to sing this because the man who made it famous, a chap called Sean O'Shea, he was on the little video, the YouTube clip that I put up, and singing in our local market here that was also visited by Queen Elizabeth when she came to town. But he was famous for this song. He died on and was buried on the day of his 90th birthday, just last month. Beautiful high tenor, a man called Sean O'Shea. No, I know the Irish language is it's difficult. They say but I've put the chorus in there in a phonetic, so hope you understand it. Again, Allaloo, Pullaloo, Allaloo doesn't mean anything. Ton Pucker Bulla means there's a goat going mad, basically. So it's Allaloo, Bwillaloo, Allaloo, Ton Pucker Bulla, Allaloo, Bwillaloo. Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. So if you can, well, we'll sing it one more time. See if you can get a hang of it. It goes, Hallelujah, buillaloo, Hallelujah, ton pucker builla, Hallelujah, buillaloo, Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. I put the translation down below so you can see it in English, but it's basically about this poor fella who's going off to help his neighbours bring in the harvest, and he meets this mad goat, and he takes him, ends up on the goat's back going on a trip of basically about 100 miles, meeting sergeants and parish priests, and it's great fun. It's great fun. If you get a chance to have a look at it, do, because it's really good fun, and it's about 100 years old, so it's a very new song, really. But it's great fun, and you'll find lots. If you ever come to Ireland, you're in a pub or somewhere, I think a lot of people will sing this song to you. It's a great song, especially since this lovely man Sean O'Shea passed away. So I'll just have a go, and hopefully you'll be able to follow the chorus anyway. And if not, clap. Just do an old clap. Hallelujah, buillaloo, hallelujah, ton pucker builla, hallelujah, buillaloo. Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. I go all dum sheer condredi morda, pick him yods meg dullum mehel. Ke cost for your meg gummerk yo, a puck on cronet say your builla, hallelujah, buillaloo, hallelujah, ton pucker builla, hallelujah, buillaloo. Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. The rimmer tras na triner logach is the glution corach fwydnam winge, is the rasket the vorshes na tartoga, Cúsnan yon in a drimle finne, hallelujah, buillaloo, hallelujah, on pucker builla, hallelujah, buillaloo. Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. Nirog she carriger scoton, a gorilla forcy con me a villa. Sunshin the caution lamb of all, a fawn and more na falya bricka. Hallelujah, buillaloo, hallelujah, ton pucker builla, hallelujah, buillaloo. Hallelujah, ton pucker builla. Bhí garda mór I maion róiste agus bhalig fórsa chun sin na calippa. De bhúd sé rot de arc sa tónar, sta bríste nua de dhéan sé gobal hallelú, brillalú, hallelú, tá pucar buile, hallelú, brillalú. Hallelú, tá pucar buile. In agni cúis le hain tróna, bhí an sagad paróiste má inar gwine. Is dúirt gur a bheith an díl bagóla sé gabhar trónar pucán buile, hallelú, builealú, hallelú, an pucar buile, hallelú, builealú. Hallelú, tá an pucar buile. And you can do lovely harmonies to that as well, and pub harmonies. There's no sheets of music or anything. It's just sing what your heart tells you is right. I don't know about you guys, but that's my biggest problem in running a group of Parkinsons. The first time people encouraging people with Parkinsons to sing, I get this, "Oh, I can't sing," which is. Everybody can sing. It is so easy. Everybody can sing, and it doesn't matter what you sound like. I talk to people and say, if you've been to a big stadium and there's 30,000 people singing Star Spangled Banner or God Save the Queen or Flower of Scotland, it just sounds magical, and nobody's saying, the guy in row Z isn't singing a C or a flat or a B natural. It's just singing your heart out, and it's so important for your health with Parkinson's. So, right. I hope I didn't confuse everybody with that mad song. It's about, as I said, now there's a whole festival actually in Killorglin and Kerry where they put this poor old mountain goat up on top of a big scaffolding. It's called Puck Fair. It goes back 1,000 years, but it's completely mad. Great fun though. Great fun. So, then the next song I was hoping you'd do with me is it's a beautiful, really meaningful song. We live on an island, surrounded by the sea, the Atlantic Ocean, which can be pretty cruel at times. We get these horrendous storms coming in across the Atlantic, and there are these incredibly brave people in both England and Ireland. They're volunteers mainly, and they run the lifeboats. They've been doing it for 200 years, and when someone's in danger out on the sea, these guys will run from whatever they're doing, guys and ladies, and they'll put on their lifeboat uniform and they'll go out into this raging storm and literally save people's lives, or sometimes they end up losing their own, So there was a fantastic songwriter in Ireland called Phil Coulter. He's from Derry up in the north, and he wrote this beautiful song because he lost two of his own family, literally swimming, and they got swept out to sea. But it's a wonderful song. I don't know if you got a chance to look at the YouTube clip. The YouTube clip had him with the lifeboat chorus, so a chorus of lifeboat people. So it was deeply meaningful, and a lovely old singer called Liam Clancy who died there. He was with a famous group called the Clancy Brothers in the 60s. They used to wear Aran jumpers on stage in America, these big woolly jumpers. I don't know if anybody remembers, but this is a beautiful song, and it's in English, so a bit easier for you. It's got a powerful chorus, so I'll just sing the chorus first so that you get the gist of it. Home, home, home from the sea, angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry us home. Home, home from the sea, carry us safely home from the sea. On a cold winter's night, with the storm at its height, the lifeboat answered the call. They were pitched and they were tossed, till we thought they were lost, as we watched from the harbour wall. Though the night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there. But each volunteer had to live with his fear, as they joined in a silent prayer to carry them home. Home, home from the sea, Angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. As they battled their way past the mouth of the bay, it was blowing like never before. As they gallantly fought, each one of them thought of loved ones back on the shore. Then a flicker of light, and they knew they were right. There she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, and she's barely afloat. Please God, there are souls we can save and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. And back in the town, in a street that runs down to the sea and the harbour wall, they gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs to wait for the radio call. And just before dawn, when all hope was gone, came a hush and a faraway sound. 'Twas the coxswain, he roared, all survivors on board, thank God, and we're homeward bound, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. And of course, you can keep on singing the chorus as long as you like, but it's a powerful song. Because when you think of all the people who've lost their lives in the sea, it's a dangerous place, but a wonderful place too. So beautiful, and so powerful. We'd be lost without it. But that's the lifeboat song. I'd strongly recommend looking. If you look at some of the music of Phil Coulter, he's written a beautiful song about the town I loved so well, in Derry, in the north of Ireland, where he's from. And it's just beautiful because it's about peace and growing up as a child in the Troubles and music. There's a lovely line. There was music there in the Derry air, like a language we could all understand. It was powerful. And he had a child with Down syndrome, and wrote a beautiful song called "Scorn Not His Simplicity." It's another beautiful song sung by Luke Kelly, who was with the Dubliners again. So I strongly recommend have a look at his music. So do we have time for a bit of Danny Boy, but with a twist? Hopefully.
Most definitely.
So basically, yeah, this is everybody knows the air, Danny Boy. I'm sure it's probably the most famous Irish tune around the world. It's an old Irish tune, an Irish air. It da 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 da. Everybody knows it. And everybody's recorded Danny. This English barrister wrote the words Danny Boy to it, and it's beautiful. And I know Judy's eldest boy is called Daniel, and my eldest boy is called Daniel. So it was a big link to us when we met online, and everybody, Elvis has recorded it, Johnny Cash has recorded it, everybody you can name it, sung by tenors and rock stars. It's a beautiful song, but I changed the words. Sorry. And I just wrote these words. They just came to me as to make it a song of hope about Parkinson's, and the symptoms of Parkinson's are kind of highlighted. Some of them are highlighted in it, and this is my hope for a cure. But please hum along or sing along. You hopefully you'll catch it. Normally I sing it a bit higher, but I'll try and keep it down low because it gets very high at the end. Parkinson's, the time has come to cure us. This is my dream, my friends and family. The time has come when we must walk together to stop us falling and our shuffling stride. The time has come when all must strive together, or we will freeze and falter on the road. So let us hope for a brighter new tomorrow, when there is no more Parkinson's making us slow. The time has come when we stand tall together, then we shall smile and tremors all will cease. No masking faces, foggy minds, no crying, no softened voices, no more broken hearts. This is my dream of a brighter new tomorrow. So let me sleep and pray it comes to be. Make this the end on a new world without Parkinson's, and I will sleep in peace and know we will be free. I'm sorry I sang that too high probably, but
My God, that was amazing.
that's sorry I sang it a
Beautiful.
bit too high. But I hope you join in or hummed anyway. It's Danny Boy, but it's cool because since I wrote it to sing in Barcelona, um it's been kind of adopted by I've sung it to university students, medical students. I sung it in the Dáil, which is our national parliament, in the audiovisual room. And my own choir, the Perpetual Motion, the Cork Branch Choir, Parkinson and Cork Branch Choir, we sing it regularly. And there's a choir in Sligo, the other end of the country, and they had a big concert to launch their own choir, and they chose that. So I'm really kind of proud of it, like, because it's it kind of gets the message across, like, which is what's all out there, you know. And just I can't thank Judy enough, because that song competition last 3 years ago, it just ignited my mind, you know, and I made friends with people like Michael Kohler, Nielsen, across in California, who does the same thing, and we use some of his songs here in Ireland. We sing his songs at our concerts, and so it's we're all bound around the world fighting the same issue. It's the same disease, and hopefully we're near to a cure. So I don't know, do we have time to sing one?
We do.
We do. Okay. Again, I think this is a really powerful song. It's probably the most famous, yeah, definitely the most famous rock band ever to come out of Ireland. U2. They're going a long time. They're about 10 years older than me, so I kind of grew up from the very start. One of the first albums I bought was their first album called Boy, and they've had quite a few since then. But every now and again they write some songs that are just they're just so special. It's really hard to explain how they, I hope they touch you guys the same. And this one in particular, only problem again, of course, is Bono has a really high voice, so it's it's hard. But you can like, I think when they wrote this song, the band were almost kind of about to break up. They were recording Achtung Baby in Berlin, and all of a sudden this kind of tune came and the words came. But I think if you look at the words, it really captures the whole. For me, it captures Parkinson's as well. You know, the fact that we're all the same, we're all together, and you know, the carers, the doctors, everybody who helps us, we're all together in this. You know, and I think it's really, really powerful. So I don't know if any U2 fans out there, any U2 fans? No. It's yeah, great to see some U2 fans. it's impossible to get tickets, by the way, but sure, yeah. Anyway, we do our best. So, but there's some amazing choral versions of this song as well out there. There was one done by the first responders, all the doctors and medics who stayed during COVID and made sure that people were looked after. It's really, really moving when you think about it. So we'll have a go. The words are up there anyway. So hum along even if you don't know it. Is it getting better, or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You say one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other one. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temple, love a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl. And I can't be holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life, you gotta do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other one. One. That's you too. So, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for humouring me. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you all come to Ireland sometime and get a chance to experience our beautiful Green Isle. 40 Shades of Green, Johnny Cash put it. And hopefully you all have a ball in WPC. Oh God, I wish it was going. Next one. But I'll be with you in spirit. Judy, thanks so much for this opportunity. It's been fantastic. Really, really.
Jerome, it was amazing, just absolutely amazing. And you are, you know, such a special hour, even though, this is the month of St. Patty's. It's the month of rainbows and treasure and love. And I know I'm echoing a little bit. That's why I muted you out, I think. We've had a little bit of problem, everyone, with Zoom this morning. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But wow. And look those songs up. We've got them. I think you've linked them to YouTube so we can listen to all of those. Yes, and the one that about Danny Boy was very special to me because it was our eldest son. He was born 2 months early. So I would go to the hospital every day and sing Danny Boy. I have many verses of Danny Boy that I made up to sing that song. It's very, very, very special. What I'd like for us to do now, even if we have a big echo, I would like to everyone to unmute and show our appreciation to Jerome. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Jerome.
Love listening to you.
Now I want to come to Ireland.
Yes, we definitely want to go to Ireland. Yeah, we'll all head over there next, Jerome.
Sing songs in the pub.
Sing songs in the pub, for sure. Lovely. So before we do our share together, what I would like to do is introduce, is Petra still here? If you could
So I am.
unmute. And she's going to be our host next month. If you could just introduce yourself, Petra, say where you're from, and we'll see you. I think it's April 6th is our next sing-along.
Yes. Now my name is Petra. I'm from the Netherlands, and I've been a professional singer all my life before I got diagnosed by Parkinson's. And Monique is here. She had me sing this week still. Hi, Monique. I'm a big ambassador in the Netherlands for young onset Parkinson's because I think there's a lot to happen for the way people see Parkinson's because they never imagined a young woman like me could have Parkinson's. So that's why I organized a very big benefit concert here in the Netherlands with the best orchestra here from the Netherlands. And it was sold out immediately. And it was such a big happening here. And some of the songs from that show I will be singing with you next week, next month.
Mhm.
And I love The Greatest Showman. And I don't know if anybody knows that film and those songs. Yeah. And there's one song in there, and it's called "This Is Me," and that is my life song. So I think we'll be singing that one as well. So
Fabulous. Fabulous,
yeah,
fabulous. We'll look forward to that next month. So,
yeah.
yippee. Now, um, what I'd like to do, I know I've got the sun. It's such a hard thing. The sun is following me wherever I go. I'm just like glowing. I think it's time for our global share. And think about Ireland, the songs that we were just singing, the lyrics that we were singing, the meaning of St. Patrick's Day. If you can unmute for me, please, I'd love for us to share some words that come to mind. And the first one for me that came to mind are shamrocks. Can everyone unmute if you can? Jerome, share a word with us, please.
Um, One is the one I think of because the shamrock. I don't know if anyone knows the actual story. It's a three leaf kind of a weed basically, and St. Patrick taught people three, like Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's the three persons in one. So whatever your belief, I mean, I think that we are all one human family, and I think that's important for us to celebrate this month. One, that we are one.
Who else? Sue?
Harmony.
Harmony. Beautiful. Who else? Oh, Sharon.
Hi, I missed practically everything. I'm sorry. Between me and uh, modern methods of communication, I fault. And this is probably a fault too, but I think of leprechauns when I think of of shamrocks and
For
Ireland.
sure. Yes. Thanks,
They're
Sharon.
not always bad.
Yeah. Oh, they're lovely. Who else? Patty, Sue, you'll think of something. Jeannie.
When I think of Ireland, I think of the
I,
friendliest people on the in the world.
The which people?
Friendliest.
Friendliest, most definitely.
Mhm.
Patty Sue.
The beauty of the green spring, the rebirth of, and the beautiful green.
Okay. Good. Who else?
I would always say life urgency because that's my new spirit. I have life urgency every day.
Life urgency. I love that. Who else?
Recording in progress.
Okay, I muted everyone, so because as I said, we've been having a few Zoom problems. Let's get together and hold our hands in a global circle. And again, thank Jerome for this lovely hour of song and celebration. As we think of Ireland and we think we are one, we are one together, we are in harmony. We love to try and find the leprechauns and the shamrocks, the four-leaf clovers. I'm looking at everyone with the smiles on our faces and passing this along because of the friendliness that we all share together. the beauty of the green, the life birth as spring welcomes the new birth and the rebirth. Uh, we all have life urgency and life care, and we all share this world together. Let us celebrate. Let us remember this wonderful hour of song. I look forward to seeing those that will be with us in Phoenix. In the meantime, sing these songs throughout the month of March, and then we will meet together again for the sing-along in, I think it's April 6th is the first Monday with Petra and the Netherlands. Beautiful. Squeeze each other's hands nice and tight so that we know we are together. Pass that smile of love around the globe that we are here together today. Thank you. Thank you so much. And for those that are in the choir or would like to sing with the choir, I will see you next week for the choir rehearsal. And enjoy this beautiful, sunny, glowy day as we go out amongst each other in this beautiful world. Thank you so much.